Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm enjoying nice cold air. If you guys didn't watch it, since nobody made a comment on it, I guess the other guy's gauges or something wasn't right. The system wasn't full, so it's cold. I can play freeze out in here now. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, that truck right there, that 2000 Chevy. Box is loose. I just got to get it lifted off, or lifted up so I can see the pump. I finally know where I got to look to figure out which pump it is. And I just love it when the customers don't tell you the full story on what's happened with the truck vehicle when they bring it to you. Like that little Dodge Neon. I know I didn't get the whole story on that. Didn't get the whole story on this truck either. This truck, you know, I thought they said it was running, and then the fuel light developed. Well, this ends up being a friend of a friend. Hey, I can do that for you. Somebody wanted to change the fuel filter, which I didn't know that's what started this all. They got the front line loose. Went to do the back line loose, and they said all of a sudden they heard something go crunch, and the gas started running. Oh! So the line was broken. And now I see where it's broke, and I watched some videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use that plastic line after all or not. I might have to fabricate a metal steel line. I was like, and I just got told all this last night. Because they're like, how are you coming on the truck? Well, then I love people that think they know the parts better than we do. I mean, I deal in parts, I work with parts, I look at parts, I know part numbers. The numbers are starting to come back to me like they did years ago. And then I got told, I said, I got to see which pump it is so I know which one to get. And I told him, replacing the whole thing. I don't mess around just replacing the fuel pump. I replaced the whole thing because his gas gauge dances around, so you know the sending unit for the gas gauge is messed up, and it's cheaper to put the whole thing in than mess with that stupid little motor, the little pump. And I was told that's a crock of blinkety blank blank blank. He said, all I gotta do is go to the parts house, tell them what year that truck is, and they can hand me a fuel pump right then and there. I'm like, no, you can't. There's two choices for that, and talking to the dealership, you cannot interchange the pumps. You got to put back in what was in that truck. And he's like, really? I said, well, 2000 was a body year change. The Tahoe here, when I've gotten parts for that, I've had to give them the manufacturer date, because the Tahoe, this one has the old school motor and tranny in it. But in 99, they still had this body style. They hadn't changed completely, but in 99, 2000, they started changing to that front end on the Tahoes and changed them in a little. And some of those trucks there in 2000 got some of the old school motors, and it just depended on when they ran out of parts is when they just started swapping them over to use them up. So, yeah, I was like, almost having that reminder why I quit working on cars for a few years there, is when the customer just starts telling you that you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, that kind of gets to a person. But anyway, I'm going to lift up that box, look at the fuel pump, because that's where the tag is, pray it's there and it ain't gone. So I know which fuel pump to get coming. It'll take about a day or so to get here. And then by then, maybe I'll have something rigged up to... Trying to think something I could either build out of wood or wood and steel. Put a chain hoist on to lift stuff like that off. But so yeah, I just kind of like... So I've seen other videos where guys say, the customers always don't tell you the truth on their cars, and you know what? Yep. So, and the other thing is I'm running into is that's why there's so many sitting around here. Can I pay you later? That's why they're still sitting here. So, got a bunch of work sitting here getting done, and you gotta wait. Anyway, we'll go find out what that pump is. Yeah, okay, there's what I had to disconnect. I pulled that one, and that got this down out of the way. Everybody wants the bolt right there, and those little bolts usually break. And so do these. One of GM's not the greatest designs here. The little retainer, but I can slip that back on. I got one yet. Well, I got two. So now I can see if I can lift this up and see that fuel pump quick. So, all right. I ever tell you how much I hate rust? Yeah, I'll go wash it out in here in a second. Holy moly. My lever and pry bar. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, there's what it is, a TCF fuel pump. I would have ordered the wrong one. And there's his brake line. Look at that. And they were talking like they didn't want it replaced. Yeah, that's getting replaced. Especially once I got the box off. Holy cruddy. Yeah, I'll pay for it, guys. So, box ain't nothing right home, and right there's where it got me. So, I guess I'll go clean my arm up, and I'll know which one I need. Hey, okay, I'm a little calmer than what I was a little bit ago, but I called down to Iowa City like I said I needed to do. September 28th, about 5 months away, was the earliest they were going to get me in down there. I said, I ain't going to last till September at the rate we're going here. So I called my doctor back, and now he's trying to get me into another spot. And, I'm like, 5 months, I'm like, people. Last night everybody was asking me if I was okay. The kids were really worried because I'm sitting here clenching my chest because I had pain. I just done something, so I stressed my chest, and holy crap. I just, yeah. So anyway, right now I gotta go get more insulin. Since they got me taking more insulin, it goes a little faster. So thank God they had some samples again, and hopefully they can find a place for me to go that's closer. So I gotta go get that, and then I gotta order the fuel pump. So anyway, I thought I seen my neighbor go home, but I couldn't find him. He seen me, and he called, and he's going to come up with his tractor and finish lifting that pickup box off for me, and I got a spot out back. I'll set it, and it's just lots of things going on, trying to get everything done. So, yeah. Sorry you guys didn't get to see that come off. I hear my neighbor's here with his tractor already. So, and when I went and picked up insulin, I also picked up a new setup. I made a new setup. Since these boxes have got the tie-down hooks in them, here's what I went and got. Oh, minus the yellow hook, everything else. I got that, the clevis, that, and then the lifting hooks. Those are rated for 280 pounds each. That's 1,500 pounds. That's 2,000. So, yeah, snapped them in there, ran the chain around his bucket, and he drove up to it, had him drive forward, and lifted her up and got the box out. Everybody's saying on how hot it is today. Until right now, I haven't done too bad. But, ay. That worked pretty darn slick. So if I'm thinking right here by the shop, getting myself 6 I-beams that are 12 to, well, they'll have to, if I'm going to bury them in the ground, they'll have to be, I need 6 of them 20 foot, and I need 6 20-foot I-beams, and I need 2 I-beams, I suppose 30 foot long, and then another one 20 foot wide. Yeah, that'll be a good sized area. Be an overhead crane is what I'm going to build. And I'll have the I-beam above the top beam, so if the trolley wheels or whatever ever fails, it's not going to come crashing all the way to the ground. Then, like lifting boxes and lifting cabs, well, actually I'll need 2 of those because I'll have 2 trolleys up there, so that way I could rig up 2 winches, and then I could lift the cabs and bodies and whatever else. So, but yep, it was a TCF fuel pump, and the other one's a God, I can't remember the TCU. I don't know. Don't hold me to the second one, but I know this truck here is a TCF one, and I'm looking and looking, and I finally figured out what the difference are. It's a different sensor and different hookups on top, so, and the way it mounts in the tank, it looks like it mounts a little different too, so I'm like, really? Okay, now, I think I said something. Okay, now we're back to, I gotta be to the CAT scan Friday morning now. Different town. It's a little closer, so it's not going to be so bad to get a CAT scan to see what's going on in my gut. And I'm really torn on what to do here, because the amount of ibuprofen and the amount of painkillers they had me taking for the last 2 years, I'm kind of wondering if that ain't what caused the issues, because they said the medications could have caused this pancreatitis, if that's what I really got. And so last night I broke down, took some ibuprofen, and was starting to feel good. Then I did something, I ended up stressing, and it just, like, everything just tore loose from the book. Oh God. Everybody was asking me, you okay, you okay? I'm like, yeah, it'll go away. And it finally did, and I slept pretty good. Well, it was starting to come back. When I was at home, I broke down, took some ibuprofen again, and it's helping. But now I'm feeling the heat. So, and my neighbor goes, next time you do this, do it in the shade. Well, when I've been working on this truck, it's been in the shade. Been getting out here to, there I go, doing that door fish thing. I was talking about one thing and look away, come back and talking about something else. But yeah, Oh, and that was the other thing for today. We're supposed to be on the road by now hauling that old Dodge Neon off. Well, they're going to sit on it now because we went into a new month. I never even thought of that. New month, guess what? Iron went down. I called them today. They won't even get $90 for the car. They're like, we'll just sit on it. Yeah. So it could be here for a little while. But and I called a couple of other places, and there one place like, if you take anything off, we deduct the value of it off what you take off. So they wanted to keep the battery and something else, so they were down to $50 then. I'm like, pfft, it's going to take that much in gas to go up and back to where that place is. So no, it wouldn't, but your time's still worth something. Anyway, my time is. So yeah, trying to get a plan going, because I was kind of planning on Friday putting the fuel pump in the truck, because I should have it either tomorrow, Thursday, and then I was either going to put it in Thursday, Friday, so I hope it shows up Thursday. Then I could get that in and get that brake line fixed and get that truck done and wrapped up and out of here. But it might be next week now. So anyway, all right. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. There's the repair that they did right there. And then you get down here, look at this. You just touch it, it crumbles. And then again, this guy goes, oh, just flop a line in there. I says, you can't. Why can't you? Because it's shaped, it's bent. And you just will do it right. So, yep. So this plug will be getting replaced because they come with new. Oh, looky here, we got there's a check engine problem. Just now found that. That's been ate into for a while, so we're going to have to repair those. So the pressure tank monitor works. That might be why. That would be the evap code right there. Huh. Interesting. Found another problem I didn't even know. This truck looks so freaking nasty. Yeah, I bet you she don't weigh as much as it did when it was made, so that's a sad thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go sit in front of the fan. Okay, the rest of the day I was waiting for, they finally have been here. We got the box off. To find out I'm still going to have to drop the gas tank anyway, but that's okay. Makes it a lot easier fixing the brake line. I just can't believe what I just seen on something, but found wires on the exhaust manifold which almost caught fire, got them back up where they're supposed to be, and then you got a smooth pulley. Is that the one you put on when you need the smooth idler? They had that on there and it was starting to cut into the belt. I just, oh man, I just can't believe this. Some of this stuff. And I would tell you, I guess I'm glad I've had 1, 2, 3 of my trucks over the years that I've gotten rid of local. And I'm kind of wishing I would have never sold them local, because The one truck got turned into a farm truck, and it was still a fairly decent truck when I got rid of it. But I've seen that get destroyed. Another one I sold to a guy, and he took it to an oil change shop, and I think they forgot to put the oil in it. A month and a half after he got it, he's like, the motor blew up. I'm like, what happened? Well, we said the oil was like sludge in there. I said, well, it shouldn't have been. I just changed it when I took it down to him. And I guess finally later found out that the oil change place changed the oil and forgot to put oil in it, then put oil in it when it was outside, and yeah. And another truck I got rid of. Well, three more. God, there's a lot of them that I got rid of them, got them out of the area so I would never have to see them or anything. Those set better with me. So and that's what I'm leading up to, is it's hard to take care of something when you get rid of it, when other people start putting their hands in it. And that's why I videotape a lot of what I do and record, because I want proof. I did it this way, I done it this way, and this is the way it was when it left. Not that it so if an issue comes up, then yeah, we can it can be this or that. And I'm getting tired. Evidently the heat's gotten to me. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do before I leave. So I'm going to go clean out my truck. And yeah, I'm just it's one of those days of having issues where simple things is just made hard. I mean, I'm sorry, you get a anyway, I'm babbling. I'm going. I'll see you later. Have a good one.